Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Wednesday. Welcome to another chance to tune in and turn on this week's spiritual soul food. Thank you so much for being here to turn on and truly tune in. These preview sessions every Wednesday at noon are an opportunity for you to tune in and truly turn on your energy. And on Saturday, we'll dive deeper into what I share today. So today I wanted to share with you, hello Yoga Chocolate Studio, I see you. Today I want to carry over what we shared on Saturday. And Saturday we dove into intuition as the language of spirit. Many of us don't recognize what this language is, and so today we're going to talk about it. So take a moment, take a deep breath right where you are, no matter where you are. Allow, align, accept. Accept this moment. Accept that you are here by divine and perfect alignment and assignment. Accept that you know the way that you are going. Accept all of you, flaws and all. Accept that you don't know the way, but you are truly being guided. And so I just bless us all, our minds, our bodies, our spirits. I know that each and every one of us are being guided and provided the way, the path, the truth. And so as we awaken this within ourselves, we awaken this for everyone around us. So I bless the food we eat, the drinks we drink. I bless our homes, our children, our spouses, our pets, our plants, the drinks we drink. I bless our modes of transportation. I bless our bank accounts. And as I bless each and every one of us, I bless our neighbors, every man, woman, and child, every tree and every sea, every animal and every insect. I bless it all because we are all of it. We are a part of it. And so I just release any stories, any worries, any doubts, any excuses, any reasons, any hooks, links, roots, chains, cords, anything that holds us to the past. Let it be gone now. We are here this June 12th, 2019, to align with the divine. And so it is. Blessed be. So thank you so much for tuning in. This gives you a chance to really sink into that prayer. And so when we tune in on Saturday, like I said, we go into a deeper dive. So the language of intuition, of spirit, how this talks to us, again, is when we're calm in our mind. A Course in Miracles says, be still. It says, be ready to learn. Many of us are so caught up in how to think and how I'm going to do this and figuring it out and how. We don't really have time to be still and listen because we're so trapped up in our how. But if we allow ourselves to take a moment, to pause, to pray, and to practice the truth, to practice listening to that spirit self instead of the ego self, the fear self, the self that stops us, then we can hear some of the divine messages. The thing is, we don't trust ourselves. We have not been taught how to trust ourselves. And because we don't trust ourselves, we block ourselves. You want to know how we block ourselves? We deny our inner child and we turn on our inner critic. Our inner critic looks like someone who is a criticizer, a terrorizer, a bully, someone who is never happy, a complainer, a comparer, someone who feels separate, attacked, defending themselves. When we feel attacked, whether it's a slight or for real, I mean, even if it's whatever, if we feel attacked, we instantly go into our defenses. Recently, and I'll share this with you, recently, someone was sharing with me about a new relationship. And I asked her, I said, pause, take a breath. And because her excitement was so high and it was all the energy was focused on the relationship. And I said, beloved, pause for a moment. And the energy, again, that sense of defense is so slight that we don't even know it. So the practice that we're going to go into this week is really being determined to see things differently. Be determined to see things differently. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into what that truly means on Saturday. So make sure you sign up so you don't miss a thing. And so when we allow ourselves to, instead of defending ourselves, but in fact to pause, to pray, and to again practice practice this pause, then it will get easier and easier with every relationship, with every encounter we have. Because the number one reason we have conflicts with others is because of we have conflicts with ourselves. And the first one is we don't trust ourselves. And how I know this is because people come to me all the time as a psychic medium. Oh, I knew that. I knew. You just confirmed what I was going to say. And now I'm not saying that it's not supportive to get, support and outside guidance when you are not trusting yourself. But how can you learn to trust yourself if you don't practice? So practice with little things, if you want to practice your intuition, know who it is before the phone rings, start to do things to give yourself an opportunity to listen to yourself. One of the practices that I loved when I first started studying to be a spiritual practitioner was turn off the radio in the car. I lived in Chicago at that time, and so you can imagine I was stuck in traffic for a few hours and at a time on Friday night. And so what I learned is to turn off the radio and to allow myself that time of silence where I could get quiet in my mind and be still, right? I'm still. Just like we have our best ideas in the shower. Why? Because we have a moment of stillness, a moment of calm, a time to pause, to pray, and to practice. And so when we give ourselves the opportunity to see things differently, what we do is open our heart. We open and expand. We allow, we align, and we accept the truth right now in the present moment. And so I'm just going to invite you to just remember this truth throughout the day. I am determined to see things differently. And if you catch yourself seeing it how you used to, one of the other ways that you can quickly snap out of it, snap your fingers. If you catch yourself, you hear something on the radio and it's gossip or it's complaining or it's something about it's horrible or whatever, snap out of it. Pause, pray, practice. Hey Shelby, thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll share with you how I'm practicing right now. We know that we do not live in a perfect world. We know that we don't live within a perfect environment within ourselves, and we don't see our outside environment as perfect either. However, if we allow ourselves to align with the truth, then all we will see is love. Right now, I know that there is horrific things going on around the world, in countries, in cities, in towns, in bedrooms. Things are happening right now. And I don't want to think about the atrocities that are going on against women and children all around the world. I don't want to put energy in that. In fact, what I want to put energy in is the healing of the ones who are committing these atrocious acts. I want to put the spirit of love and light into their being. I want to put the spirit of love and light into the women and children who are being forced into these situations and who have what they think in this moment no opportunity. But our love can shine. Our love can shine no matter how dim it looks. We can shine light. We can send our love. We can pray. We can pray. And that's what we can do. And so we pray for ourselves that we no longer create experiences and environments where women and girls are unsafe by creating open and expansive experiences for men to communicate their emotions effectively and lovingly and kindly and compassionately. That's what we need to know. That's what we need to know. So join me on Saturday to deepen this practice, listening, trusting, and tuning into your intuition. You can sign up right below. Again, and if you feel so moved, practice tithing, the power of prosperity. When you give, you receive. And again, a portion of all that we gather goes out. We do share out. Last week, we donated to Agape International. Their graduating class just graduated. Another round of healers is coming out into the world. And this week, we're going to be sharing our prosperity magic with the beautiful Spirit and Course in Miracles teacher and upcoming Democratic presidential candidate, Marianne Williamson, for 2020. Again, I'm not talking about politics here. I am supporting a woman who is speaking to the things that need to be spoken to out there in the world. And so this isn't about politics. This is about practicing prosperity and seeing someone walk their walk and talk their talk. Now, I don't live in the US, so I don't know what it's saying and how but again, I'm letting you know where I am sending love and light. And so until Saturday, I want to remind you, sign up, join the community. We've got tons of fun things coming up this summer, including some live events in the United States. I actually don't know where I'll be now. We've got some good stuff coming up. So stay tuned, join the community. You don't want to miss a thing, as well as sign up to get the replays. Also, Sunday is a huge day. It's a partial lunar eclipse as well as a full moon in Capricorn. And join me at 12 o'clock Central Standard for divining with the moon and the sun. What we're going to talk about is the eclipses. We're going to talk about the full moons. And then there's two parts of it. So that's part one. And then Friday, the 21st, is the equinox. And the equinox, the summer solstice, what that's going to do is really get us into the energy field of a transformation. And so we're going to talk about that on Friday. So this is a 2-part workshop series, a pop-up series. I want to get you divining with the sun and the moon. I want you connected and prayed up. So come back on Saturday, join me. Remember, this is a Zoom link, so you have to sign up. I send you so much love and light, beloveds. Know that you are the light of the world, and be determined to see things differently. I can't wait to serve, share, and shine with you on Saturday. And until next time, beloveds, be the love, be the light. Until next time, peace and blessings.